Most people are overwhelmed when they think of getting ready for their retirement. First, it starts with getting the foundation of your income, which is Social Security, laid properly. Next, building upon that foundation so that your need for income is being fully met throughout your retirement life. Also using advanced tax planning strategies to help you hang on to more of your money. At Latour Asset Management, we assist our clients in all these areas. Our goal is to help our clients realize their retirement goals and dreams. Call us today. We can help.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is October football, my favorite time of year. It is starting to get chilly here in Thayer, Missouri. Ava Bears set to take on the Bobcats. Kickoff not too far away. You're listening to Cause Radio, best radio in the Ozarks, and also watching on tdhmedia.net.
Accounting for, keeping track of. Good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319 in Ava, Missouri. Hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn.
The best selection of appliances and home furnishings. It's Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances. Great prices on top brands. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, whether it's your kitchen, laundry room, bedroom, living room, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, 683-3424. That's 683-3424, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance.
You're going to hear Colton Akers' voice on there soon, doing the next Long Dollar ad. Former Ava Bear. Boy, for the Bears last week, Cooper, we got very wounded and hurt, didn't we, there in that game last Friday night against Houston. Just could not find a way to get a touchdown in that game and lost several guys to injury as well. Give us a quick recap.
Yeah, it was just not a good night and not a night to remember, not just because we lost the game, but we lost some key guys as well. Ashton Stout out with a concussion. Should be back sometime soon. Not playing tonight, though, and the Titans did well. The big injury there with the leg injury. And Ava offensively, just untimely turnovers. We had it inside the 5 and fumbled it, and that kind of set the tone for the rest of the game. We went on to turn it over, I believe, 2 more times after that as well. So Ava looking for a nice bounce back, but again, you can see if you're watching on DDH Media, we've got about 6 guys walking towards there, and most of them in jeans and all of them injured.
Yeah, Big Junior, he's also hurt too, waiting back for an MRI result from a knee injury last week. Defense did their part, only giving up 12 points, but Houston, though, ball control offense, kind of just played a style there to close it out. Their Bobcats starting to get some guys back on their end, and they're starting to pick up momentum and get their swagger back. You heard Coach Merrifield say in the pregame show as they defeated Kabul last week. Their record technically 2-3 because Misha doesn't acknowledge that game against Lynn JV week 1, but they have won 3 games on the season, lost 3. Kickoff getting closer. Ava Thayer, live from Thayer, coming up in just a few.
Hi, this is Wes Davis from Town & Country Bank. We don't just have branches, we have roots. Roots that run deep throughout the communities we serve. That is why so many people continue to trust us for all of their agricultural business needs. Whether you are in the market for a farm, the cattle and equipment to work it, Town & Country Bank has a financial solution. Stop by one of our area locations and visit with our friendly team to find the right solution for your banking needs. Town & Country Bank, smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 1975714.
At Rick's Roofing, we have expanded our business. We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway, building houses or shop pads, Backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling. Free quotes. And of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Cooper, what happened on the coin toss there?
Ava won the toss. They will be kicking as they defer to the second half.
Okay, so some players to watch tonight. Run through this here quickly. Aiden Lane for the Ava Bears. We've seen him the last couple of weeks in spot moments there. Did come in relief there for Ashton Stout, played quarterback. And you might see Ava throw the ball a little bit more tonight. Aiden Lane leaving the offense. Another guy, Matthew Lakey. Found out that guy, pretty good defensive lineman as well, as he came in with all the injuries up front. And look for him to go both ways tonight, and he'll be a key figure there along that defensive line with all the guys now that they have out injured. And then Jeremiah Blakely, he scored our only points last week, 2 field goals, and he also now will be doing the punting duties as Ava down their first-string punter and second-string punter. How many times have you had a team hurt because of injuries, now going to their third punter on the season? Kickoff getting ready to happen here momentarily, live from Thayer, Missouri. Jeremiah Blakely will be doing the kicking duties. And for the Bobcats, they have one-man lone deep.
I believe that's Mr. Spencer. And Blakely, you said doing the punting. How about having a guy like Jeremiah Blakely as your third-string punter? That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's certainly a luxury there, and like we were talking to the coaches of the show. First of all, if you're not starting to listen to Cons Radio over football nights at 6 o'clock, you're doing it wrong. Yep. Dr. Rocky Valentine, Dr. Clint Hall, great program there at 6, and the Coach Merrifield Coaches Show. And, folks, now we're live, and we are kicked off and underway. Spence will field it at about the 10-yard line. Carter Mahan, first guy there, but he gets through it. And now tackle made about the 32-yard line. Thayer takes over 1st and 10 next. Just underway, no score.
Now's the time to get a great deal on proven Kubota farming equipment. Tractors that are adaptable and versatile, hay tools that are backed by a 2-year warranty, and durable sidekick utility vehicles and SSV skid steers. The Kubota agricultural lineup is built right, built ready. Get Kubota hay tools for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months. Now through September 30th. Go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Head on over to Edgewood Harper Farm Equipment located in Mountain Grove, your local Kubota dealer.
There comes out with twin receivers to the near side of the field, split backs in the backfield, handed off to one of them. And tackle made. And it looked like Ryland Dixon, no, Carter Mahan, first guy there for the tackle. Short minimal gain.
Yeah, Luke Little in on the stop as well. Good job on a little bit of a counter-type look.
And Frank Pesci, he's in at a starting cornerback tonight. Aiden Lane back there as well. You'll see Grady Goff go to linebacker. He moves in for the spot that Ashton Stout vacated. It'll be 2nd down and about 8. Twins receivers this time top side of the field. Run a little veer play and they get the handoff. And tackle made by Carter Mahan. And, well, you know, we didn't call Carter's name a whole lot last Friday night, but he seems to have a lot of juice here early. Of course, he's been battling kind of a nagging ankle injury ever since week 1, Cooper. And there he's made the first 2 tackles, and we got a 3rd and short.
Yeah, and Carter last year over 100 tackles, one of the best linebackers in the area, and has had that ankle injury to deal with. But already a couple of tackles. Hopefully tonight he's feeling closer to 100%.
Ball's on the 39. They got to get to the 41. Look at the fancy down marker they've got over there. Makes you feel like Saturdays and Sundays. Got the old LED light. Up for 3rd down and 2. 10 minutes, 30 seconds and counting on the clock here. First quarter just underway from Thayer. Down by the creek bank, and we got a fumbled snap. And now penalty flags down as Brendan Bigger, who is the quarterback, and he may have been the one to move first. Ball start against the Bobcats, backs it up 5, and so it'll be 3rd and 7. And Bigger looked like he wanted to have the ball snapped before it did to him.
Yeah, and Bigger, a senior and a big leader for this Thayer team. It's kind of he goes, they go type of thing, and luckily for Ava that time had trouble with the snap.
Yep, got injured. I think it was the 2nd or 3rd game of the season, and you can kind of see the score differential. Games that he's played and games that he hasn't. Now they spread out the field, receivers everywhere, 4 of them. One of them goes in jet sweep motion. Snap back to Bigger, rolls out to his right. I think ball was deflected. Aiden Lane there to make the tackle, but not before a first down. And I believe that ball partially tipped near the line of scrimmage, but enough forward momentum on it, and that'll be a completion and a first down. It looked like Dixon, and glad to have him back. He missed the game last week, had some concussion symptoms on Monday morning, and starting to get some reinforcements. I know it's been all doom and gloom with all the injuries that we've had all year, but slowly but surely, some different guys that we've been missing for a few weeks. Braden Thornburn's one, hopefully a couple weeks away. Chris Breeding a week or two away. Here is the dive play on the veer, and it's about 4, maybe 5, and it is Mark Spencer, the junior. Now, they list him at 170 in the program, but when I was walking the field, I'm not even sure with the heaviest of equipment would reach 170, but he is a quick slasher type of back. And that veer play out of the T formation that Houston showed last week, that was a play that not necessarily we struggled with, but was hard to stop him in 4 downs on that.
That's the second time they've ran it. Both ones have went for at least 4 yards, so watch out for that.
Here it goes again. They hurdle a defender, and Spencer again able to pick up another 3 or so, and Cooper back-to-back downs here for Thayer that they've had 3rd and short initially.
Yeah, and when you look back at the game last week against Houston, Houston really did what Ava loves to do against us, controlled the clock, 4 or 5 yard gains, 3rd and short, and so far that is what Thayer's doing.
Yeah, maybe Lamar last year, the last time we had lost the time possession battle that bad, and that was last week against Houston. Man in motion, and it'll be a handoff to Spencer again, bounces it outside, has the first down and more, and Carter Mahan will wrap him up and knock him out at about the 42-yard line. So 2 first downs so far on this drive for Thayer that started at about the 30-yard line. And a new fresh set of downs for the Bobcats.
Yeah, gain of 8 that time for Spencer. He's already up to 24 yards on this drive.
Working without a PDH monitor tonight. Not a whole lot of real estate up here in the box, but I didn't know if Tyson was just kind of doing some soul searching after that Cardinals 9th inning earlier, as I'm sure a lot of Cos country is. My bad. I'll try not to mention that anymore. 2 receivers up top, split back to the backfield. They handed to Spencer again, and this is a play we're struggling with.
Wow.
Egan Evans, I think, makes the tackle, but not before it looks like first down yardage for Spencer. And, folks, these are just straight hard-line dives right behind the guard, left and right side. And it has been very effective for Thayer on this opening drive.
Yeah, Spencer, once he got past that front line, very shifty. He shifted different directions 2-3 times that run and got 10 yards, and we have to figure out how to stop him.
It now becomes 1st and 10 once again, ball at the 32. No score yet, first possession of the game. And this time, the ball carrier, I believe, is the fullback, Peyton Mills. And Mills gets a touch, and it's still another 4 or 5 here. This is just good old-fashioned hey diddle diddle up the middle stuff. And they've already taken 4 minutes off the clock here, Cooper, in this opening drive.
Exactly. They are eating up the clock and being very efficient on 1st and 2nd down.
7:40 in counting. Split backs, 1 receiver here at the bottom. And it'll be a little counter play, and he bounces it out. Man, Mills finds some room and then hits the defender out of bounds as Grady Goss, Hunter Hall pushing him out. But that's going to be another first down, and that's the 4th first down on this drive, and the Bobcats just marching right now, Cooper.
Yeah, we've got to maybe wake up defensively, and you know, it's not necessarily bad tackling, but a few arm tackles out there, and just Mills that time, a nice run of 12 yards.
Maybe reacting just a little slow here, early going on this first drive. Down on a chilly night by the creek bank there, Missouri. Split backs in the backfield. Under center, and it'll be a handoff to Spencer. Spencer will bounce it out outside, gets outside of Luke Little. Aiden Lane chasing him down. He'll make a tackle, but not before Thayer, I believe, picks up another first down. And it's going to be 1st and goal to go. Mark it at about the 6-yard line. Boy, if you're a Bobcat fan, you got to love this start right here. And, Coach Hancock, that pregame show, Football Night in Cos Country, he was talking about how, we knew we would take our lumps early in the season. They had a roster that only had 3 returning starters from last year's district championship and SC18. And all these young guys, there's some freshmen in here, some sophomores, and some juniors and seniors that have paid their dues and are getting more confidence with each passing game. It'll be the veer play once again. This time Bears defense minimize the damage, but still pick up about 3 or 4 on the play. And we need an early goal line stand here, as nearly 5 minutes have went by on this opening drive for the Bobcats, as they're just a couple of yards away from getting the first score of the game.
Spencer already up to 49 yards rushing with that 4-yard run. And it would be a nice time to have a goal line stand right here.
Ava defense stacks it up in the middle a little bit. They put 2 receivers up top. And veer play, ball's on the ground. Looks like Ava fell on it. Would be a huge momentum play if they did, and they did. Possession goes to the Bears, and I'm not sure if it was Sudbury, Lakey, Little. Don't know who fell on it. I think it was Devin Sudbury who fell on the fumble. And, boy, was that an ever-needed momentum swing here early in the game.
Yeah, I said goal line stand. Hey, we'll take the turnover as well. Got to win that turnover battle. That's exactly what Ava did against Houston last week. Marched it down the field like that and then fumbled inside the 5, and now Thayer does it to Ava, and now Ava backed up.
Little jet motion, fake the pitch. Lane's going to roll out and pass on his own goal line. Uh-oh, there's a flag in the end zone. We throw it up. Hunter Hall comes diving in for the catch. But now what's the flag? If it's a holding that occurred in the end zone, I don't have my Misha High School rule book, but that's in danger of being a safety if it's on the Bears. Ball was underthrown, and it is a holding and a safety. Man, Aiden Lane let it rip down the field. Hunter Hall had to come back for it. Dove and made the catch the 30-yard line. Would have been a pass play good for about 27 yards.
Wow.
But now Thayer will get the first points of the game, and half the kids not even sure what just happened. And that's how Thayer takes the lead. 6:36 in the opening quarter. Bobcats with the safety. They lead 2-0.
Hi, folks. This is Jay Loveland at Jay Loveland Auto Sales. I'd like to invite you all to our new setup in Mountain Grove. We have great inventory of affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs, conveniently located right next to Walmart and Burger King. Find us also online at jlovelandautosales.com or 417-349-4444. And remember, at J. Loveland Auto Sales, we always do the right thing.
If you're looking for ways to save, we've got discounts every day.
Wow, prices from Town & Country Supermarket in Avon, Missouri. Family pack chicken thighs, $2.98 per pound. Missouri Jonathan or Red Delicious apples in a 5-pound bag, 2 for $5, and Idaho russet potatoes, 5-pound bag, 2 for $5. Town & Country, Avon, Missouri.
We've got discounts every day.
That's the rule. If you commit an offensive holding backed up in your own end zone, that is 2 points and the ball back. In basketball terms, it'd be kind of like a technical free throw. You get a couple points and then the ball back. But football here, it's magnified quite a bit. As Ava's first touch of the ball offensively just after getting the fumble, commit a penalty in the end zone that wipes away a big pass play, and now Thayer gets the ball right back. It is fielded at the 35, and Spencer, this is the other Spencer, there's 2 of them, and finds some running room. That one is Rowan Spencer. There's a Mark Spencer and Rowan Spencer. Is there relation? I don't know. One would assume.
I'd say so.
Let's see. You got one a junior and the other a junior.
Maybe twins.
Well, we'll talk to our Thayer staff to see if we can get clarification on that. They're with it 1st and 10 from the Ava 49-yard line. So here again, what we talk about time possession.
Yeah.
They're with the ball the majority of this first quarter so far. 6:28 on the clock. Thayer leads 2-0. Grady Goss, Keegan Evans, and Carter Mahan there for the stop. And boy, Carter, he's flying around tonight defensively. Only problem, though, is tackles are occurring 4 and 5 yards from the line of scrimmage on our side.
Yep, gain of 4 right there for Spencer. Again, he is proving to be tough to stop.
Now, again, because of the injuries, when Ava lines up in an odd front with 5 defensive linemen, you'll see Rylan Dixon come play D-end. In an even front with 4, you'll see him play cornerback in passing situations. Here's a dive play up the middle, and a good job there by the Bears defense. Keegan Evans in there, Mahan as well. And also, I think I see Matthew Riley, the junior, getting more and more reps now.
Just a gain of 1 right there. So good job by Mahan and Evans. And 3rd and 5 makes things a little more interesting, although they're on Ava's 44, so, I mean, it's 4-down territory.
I would not be surprised at all. I've seen over the years some wacky, wacky things with their Bobcat football, especially at Thayer. Shotgun formation this time. 2 backs aside of him, puts one of them in motion, fakes the screen, goes quarterback draw, and Bigger has room. He could go, and Goss will use the sideline to help push him out of bounds. Give Keegan Evans credit. His pursuit angle there may have ran the QB out of bounds, but not before a big gain. Cooper, sometimes you just say touche. That was a real good play call design.
Yeah, it was, and a big pickup of 17 yards they're going to give him. And, yeah, QB keeper
fakes the screen to the right, the running back that went in motion, and then the blocking. You let those defensive ends run all the way upfield, and you run the quarterback draw right in between them. And here's a handoff here to Spencer. Spencer will bounce it outside, sheds a tackle from Hunter Hall, and now pulled down by Frank Pesky. Pesci, I believe. I think I was getting the pronunciation of that earlier today. And Frank makes the tackle, but again, how many yards on the carry?
Give him 6, maybe 7 there for Spencer, so brings up 2nd and about 3, a longer 3, short 4. But, yeah, they are just dominating time of possession. Kind of a weird start to this game. Got the fumble inside the 5 and then a safety.
Not many 2-0 starts,
no.
You see. What were the odds with that? Here's a handoff up the middle, and it'll be Mahan and a couple others there for the stop, but not before, I think. It is another Bobcat first down. And, boy, that's 6 or 7 first downs alone here in this opening quarter. We're at 4:15 left of the first quarter. Ava has ran 1 play of offense, and it resulted in a holding call in the end zone for a safety. And there, 13th, 14th, 15th play so far that they've ran?
Yeah, safe to say at least 15 plays. I'll have those up real quick.
2 receivers here at the bottom. Split back formation. Behind the quarterback, it'll be a veer play off to the left, and boy, another 4, 5, 6 yards. This is the other Spencer, Rowan. Oh, excuse me, that's the fullback Mills, I believe.
Dan here at the
Be 2nd down and 4 after a pickup of 6 yards. We're under 3.5 minutes in the first quarter, and Ava really hasn't had the ball yet. Thayer leads 2-0. It is a dive play to Mills once again, stays on his feet, plays kind of bumper cars in there, goes off some tackles, and I think is very, very close to another first down, and now they're inside the Ava 10. Ball's at about the 6.5-yard line, let's call it.
Yeah, give him 3 there, so 3rd down and about 1.
They're staying ahead of the sticks right now, folks, and what that means is they're getting positive yards on each and every play, and right now this is just split back formation, veer to the left, veer to the right, running off of guard and tackle. It'll be veer to the left. Spencer has the first down. Rylan Dixon, first guy there, stands him up at about the 5. But now we need another goal line stand, Cooper.
Yeah, Spencer up to 61 yards rushing. Mills has 31. Bigger has a QB keeper for 17. So already over 100 yards rushing here in this first quarter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now they rush up to the line, have a bunch tight end formation. It'll be a quarterback just running behind that bunch towards the right side, gets close to the goal line, and is down at about the 1. It'll be second down and goal. And this goes without saying, not the start you're looking for if you're an Ava Bear fan.
Yeah, and you were talking there in pregame how Thayer got off just such a bad start, and a lot of people were down on it this season. This Thayer team so far, you can see why they played Houston pretty close there through about 3 quarters.
All fumbled snap once again. Are we able to get on it? That's the 3rd time Thayer has fumbled the snap. And, again, keep in mind they've had to work with a different couple of quarterbacks this year because starting senior quarterback Brendan Beggar got hurt in week 2, I believe it was, or week 3 of the season. And his first game back was last week. And they just took it to Kabul on a Saturday. Still getting used to these Saturday SCA games, Cooper.
Luckily, there's no Saturday games this week, and we'll get to the score updates soon, but all Friday nights for the SCA.
Twins up top. It'll be veer play. Quarterback just barely got it off to the dive back, and it is a touchdown for the Bobcats. And it looks like it was Peyton Mills, the fullback, putting it in. There is 1 minute and 7 seconds left on the clock right now. And, folks, outside of one play, Thayer has had the ball this entire time.
Yeah.
Virtually the entire first quarter.
10 seconds, probably a safe number there for Ava for time of possession so far. Not good.
Snap down, and he missed the kick. Now they'll try the old Oski drill, and it's incomplete as the holder, which is the quarterback, threw it wide. So it is still a one-score game. 1:07 left in the opening quarter. Bobcats 8, Bears 0.
Hello, football fans. Dan here at the Healthcare Enrollment Center in Ava. Proud of our community and young people, especially the athletes, the cheerleaders, the band, and everyone involved behind the scenes. We're happy to provide affordable coverage on the marketplace for individuals and families, and also Medicare for age 65 and older. Just give us a call at 683-1035. That's 683-1035. Go Bears!
It's Ava Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement and hardware supplies. Offering a huge selection of interior and exterior paints, plumbing, heating, and electrical supplies, power tools, lawn and garden products, and much, much more. Our staff has the experience and knowledge to answer any of your questions about our products or your home improvement needs at Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Centers, where we stop to shop.
Well, I tell you what, I need more potato soup, Cooper. The Thayer Free Will Baptist Church, they're giving free potato soup and chili.
They had
tonight.
7 or 8 different kinds.
Yeah, there was taco soup, something they called football soup that just looked like a bunch of cheese in a crock pot.
I don't know if that's a real thing, but
I would have tried it.
And some stew, I think 8 different crock pots. And yeah, that was clutch.
That's the only good thing we've experienced thus far in our trip at Thayer, Missouri. We find ourselves behind 8-0. And here is a little squib kick. It'll be picked up at the 27 and gets a push forward and tackled at about the 33. That's where Ava will have it 1st and 10 next. 1 minute left first quarter. Thayer 8, Ava 0.
With COVID-19 still here and flu season approaching, the Douglas County Health Department wants you to know we are offering the flu vaccine and also the COVID-19 vaccine for free by appointment while supplies last. Call us at 417-683-4174. That's 683-4174 to schedule an appointment. And remember, we have other services too, such as getting birth certificates, water sample kits, blood pressure and body mass index readings, WIC, and help with quitting tobacco. Douglas County Health Department, proud supporters of the Ava Bears.
Wide receiver screen play, and it is defended pretty well by the Bobcats. Pass completed to Ryla Dixon. And folks, we were kind of hinted at this. If you listened to that pregame show, you would have already been clued in on it. We're going to throw the ball tonight, Cooper. First two plays have been pass plays, but now your offensive line has to stay in and pass block. You can't just fire off and go 5 yards down the field hitting people. You got to dig in along the line of scrimmage, keep the hands inside. Don't let them get outside so those referees can give a reason to give you a holding call. Could be the final play of the opening quarter. 2nd and 9. Pitch play to Dixon. Got a nice block. Here Thomas Merritt tried to get one, but Thayer strings it out to the sideline. And when you got a real speedster like Ryland Dixon, you don't want them to be able to cut it up early. Did a good job stringing it all out before the defense came, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Ava had literally only had the football 1 minute of that opening quarter, and after a quarter of play, it's the Bobcats 8, Bears 0.
Hey Ava Bear fans, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. The market has been changing. It's very important that you have local experts who know the market trends and can help you guide you through the buying and selling process. Visit either our Show Me Real Estate locations in Ava or in Mansfield, and one of our team members would be happy to help you along your buying or selling journey. Like us on Facebook and stay up to date with our new properties seeing the market in your area. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Blake Miller at Stockman's Bank. Stockman's Bank proudly offers a full range of deposit and loan products to support both consumer and commercial needs. And whether you're at home or at the ballgame cheering on the Bears, you can check updates and activity on your checking or savings account with our Stockman's Bank mobile app. Take your balance information with you wherever you go. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Well, Cooper, having the ball helps. So offensive adjustments, we really don't have any to make. We've ran 3 plays in 1 quarter. When's the last time you can remember one team only having 3 snaps of the football on offense in 1 whole quarter of play?
It's a great question. That's a question for Doc Hall, I think.
I'm not even sure if Joe and Greg could recollect such a situation. It's 3rd down, back to passes, Lane trying to set up the screen, throw it to Goss. And if he can get by the first man, lots of daylight, and he does, and Goss stays on his feet. He could go. Goss, the 15, the 10, then he's chased down and tackled at about the 4-yard line. Beautiful screenplay, great call by Coach Merrifield, and Goss got loose down the boundary line.
Yeah, he did, and he got a couple of blocks as well. I thought it was going to be obviously enough for a first down, but somehow he just kept running straight by everyone down the sideline. That is a gain of 34 yards.
It's the old, what do they call it, the trapeze act over there, balance beam. Walking the tightrope.
That's how you get the offense woke up right there.
First down and goal, they'll mark it at the 3-yard line. So Lane completing passes here early, the freshman quarterback. It is a handoff to the dive back Goss. He stretches for the end zone, and he has it. Touchdown. AVA, we're on the board here early in the 2nd quarter.
3-yard touchdown run right there for the senior Grady Goss. And with all the injuries, everything going on with the Bears, you have to have some senior leadership. You have a sophomore quarterback in there, freshman rather, Aiden Lane. You got to have some senior leadership, and good job by Goss with 2 huge plays on that drive.
Now, because it's an 8-6 game, because the safety, Ava will go for 2. That's what they elect to do instead of taking the extra point. So Lane will come up under center. Flex zone, man in motion, hand it off to him on the counter. Little stutter step move there from Thomas Merritt, and he gets it in. And just like that, we went a whole quarter without touching the football, but we're tied. 11:26 the 2nd quarter. 8-8 our score.
Travis Smith is our state representative. And Travis Smith, old football coach himself, is very proud of the Ava Bears and all of the Ava athletes. Your state representative of the 155th, Travis Smith, saluting the Ava Bear football team, volleyball squad, all the kids at Ava High School. A salute from State Representative Travis Smith.
Mill Country Title, cheering on the Ava Bears. And if you're buying or selling or refinancing, we're providing title insurance and closing needs for our friends and neighbors in the Ozarks. Our offices are located in Ava, Gainesville, you can give us a call at 683-1907 for Mill Country Title. Proud to cheer on the Ava Bears.
Well, let's get you some SCA scores update, courtesy of Great Southern Bank. I see Houston 8, Willow 0. I see Mountain Grove already over Salem 14-0. And Liberty leads, is that Kabul right?
Yeah.
7-0. So all those scores early in the game. And they're about to get the ball back. Feels like they've had it the whole game. Here's a kick from Blakely deep. It'll be fielded at the 6. There comes running with it Andy Albritton. Had him, lost him. Now Thomas Merritt will hang on and get him down at about the 30-yard line. We got a penalty flag down. One would think typical of what a holding call would be, and that's what it is. So back him up 10. Timeout on the field. Tie ball game. Early second quarter, 8-8.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Garrett Chapman with Century Bank of the Ozarks. At Century Bank, we specialize in farm, business, consumer, and residential lending. Our experienced loan officers have a great reputation for providing fast and friendly service to the community. Century Bank is locally owned, and we are proud to have served the Ozarks for over 125 years. Let Century Bank of the Ozarks help you build a brighter future. Go Bears! Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, Bobcats now back him up, I think, inside the 20 here, Coop.
Yep, 10-yard line's where they spot him, so good break there for the Bears.
Now can we stop the veer? Split back formation, little counter play set up that time, and we had him down, and he goes down. I see Matthew Lakey, Andy Albritton, Frank Pesci, Grady Goss, host the Bears in on the stop. And it'll be second down and 11 for the Bobcats. Boy, Ava here is kind of what you call weathering the storm, right? Had some bad luck there. Thayer drives down. Then they fumble. We pick it up. But then, very next play, commit a holding penalty in the end zone for a safety. Folks there had the ball all first quarter. Led 8-0. But we quickly tied up thanks to a long screen pass and then a 3-yard plunge from Goss here on second down carry. It's the veer play once again, and another 4 yards or so picked up. But when you have a negative play there, helps you out a little bit more, so it's going to be third and a long 6, short 7 here.
Yeah, and I just got to be careful. I think they may try to put one in the air some way right here, because through the first couple of plays on this to start this drive, Ava defense looking a lot better.
2 receivers here at the bottom. Dixon trying to rush off the edge. It'll be a pitch play, and it's Mills, and stays on his feet and has the first down, it looks like. And that was just good balanced running there. Mills, like a pinball machine, bouncing off Bear defenders left and right. Did a good job keeping his balance and got the first down run. Ball at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10.
Mills, 7 yards gain right there on third down, and he's up to 42 yards rushing. And this Thayer rushing attack, it's just been very, very tough to stop.
Yeah, the run defense last couple of weeks really been hard on us. Here is a play up to the top side of the field. Carter Mahan chases him down and wrestles them behind the line of scrimmage. Ryland Dixon up there at top for some help as well. You know, Thayer there in that first quarter, always playing ahead of the sticks, meaning getting positive yardage each time, and now their defense starting to get tackles for loss and make it longer to go for a first down for Thayer.
Good job by Mahan showing the speed and closing ability. Loss of 2 there, puts them behind the sticks, as you said, and more of those, please.
Yeah, Mahan looking back to his true self here this week. 2 receivers down here at the bottom. Looks like man-to-man coverage on them. It'll be the veer play. No quarterback keeper, and he's wrestled down. It was that Carter again.
I believe it was.
He's a tackling machine, folks, in this first half. It feels like he's already got 10-plus tackles in this one. Under 9 minutes to play, second quarter of a tie ball game, 8-8. And it'll be third down and 11. This is the first third down the Bobcats have had where it's been over 10 yards. They had a 3rd and 7 they completed in the first drive of the game, but they've been seeing 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 3s, 3rd and 4s, and making them work here a little bit. Spread formation. 2 receivers up top, 2 at the bottom, 1 back in the backfield. Spencer on the jet sweep motion. Snap back, it's high, and he just goes down to the ground, and Andy Albritton will get credited with the sack. But that a big play for the Bears defense, and that's the 3rd or 4th occasion there, whether under center or back in shotgun, that the quarterback Bigger has had trouble getting a handle on it.
Really, yeah, the only real trouble Thayer's had is with that snap. And that time, Bigger, Albritton was coming for him, and he kind of just went down to protect the ball, and now it's punting formation.
Snap back, punt is up, almost blocked. And it'll take an Ava bounce, be down at about the Thayer 39-yard line. That's where Ava will have it 1st and 10. Tied up here in the second quarter, 8-8.
The stout team of Keller Williams Realty is proud to support local athletics and would love to help you find your forever home. For us, real estate is more than a business. It's personal. That's what drives us to provide an exceptional experience to anyone who walks through our doors. And we're here to guide you every step of the way. Whether you are looking to stay in Cause Country or beyond, Bob and Roxanne will always listen to what you want in a home. Give them a call at 417-250-8168. Scoreboard, guys.
It is. Ball at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Ava offense back out on the field after the defense gives them a stop. Grady got the ball carrier. Tough, hard-nosed running there from Gigi. And what you going to give him on the carry?
4 yards on the carry there. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6, and that is exactly what you want on 1st down.
Got 7:05 on the clock, tied up 8-8 on a chilly Friday, October evening in Thayer, Missouri. And you get a lot of standing here at Thayer. Not a whole lot of bleacher room, but you feel just right down on top of the action. Pretty neat place to watch a game. See another fullback dive to GG and had a couple of yards initially and then forward progress stopped. He drove back a couple, but should set up a 3rd and manageable here, Coop.
Yeah, gain of about 2. So it'll be a 3rd down and 5, I think. I think they just gave him 1 there.
All right, 3rd and a short 5, long 4. Aiden Lane, freshman QB, getting his first start at the varsity level here in week 7. Ava's got 3 receivers out. Full back behind him. Lane will run the option. He'll hand it off to Grady, and I think he picked up the 1st down. And Lane, also a running threat there for the Bears, and did a good job of freezing that defensive end on the end of the line of scrimmage there by carrying out that fake. And just the threat of Lane running helps give Grady a little extra running room there with the 1st down carry.
Yeah, with that freeze, I really thought that Lane was going to keep that one. So good job there, gain of 5 and a 1st down.
Under 5:40 to go before halftime. Quick moving 1st half. Here in Bobcat land, it'll fake the pitch. He'll roll out. Lefty quarterback rolls to his left. Throws it, has a man. It's caught by Merritt. Cuts it up in. Stays on his feet. Thomas Merritt hunting for the end zone. Touchdown. AVA. Aiden Lane. The bootleg action. Running to his left. Throws it to Merritt. And Thomas does the rest and gets into the end zone.
29-yard touchdown pass. That is how you do it. And Ava takes their first lead of the game. And, yeah, on the run, that's one of the things that's been most impressive to me about Aiden Lane, his ability to throw specifically rolling to his left.
He has really good instincts and just kind of a natural feel for throwing out of the quarterback position. Blakely on for the extra point. Snap back to him. Hold is there. Kick is up. Looks true, and it is. 5:21 to go. Second quarter. Ava now on top, 15-8.
Hey there, Ava Bear fans. This is Tim Reese, pastor at Ava General Baptist Church, and I am excited to not only cheer on our Ava Bears, but also to cheer you on in your journey with Jesus. If you're not worshiping with a community of believers, we would love to walk with you in your journey with God. We gather Sunday mornings at 8:30 and 10:45. You'll experience a welcoming community of believers and an encouraging message to help you live out God's purpose for your life. We'll see you soon.
Are you planning on building your dream home? Or maybe you're doing a remodel, getting your wife that dream kitchen she wants, or maybe you are updating the bathroom. Call Greg Cantwell at ProServe Custom Construction. Licensed and insured, free estimates, and serving the good people of Cause Country. Give Greg a call at 417-989-9167. That's 417-989-9167. Greg Cantwell, over 40 years of experience, ProServe Custom Construction.
My, how quickly things have changed from quarter one to quarter two here, Cooper. Turns out you just need to be able to have the ball a little bit to score points.
That helps in the field position defensively. Ava really helping themselves. That drive only 39 yards.
And, defense gets a little bit of a rest there. A few of us kind of bent over there trying to catch our breath. And then they get a nice stop, and then the offense goes down and able to put another touchdown on the board here on the return. It'll be a tackle at the 27-yard line. And that's where the Bobcats will take over, 1st and 10. And Cooper, defense, are we starting to figure out a little bit the veer play?
It certainly looks like it. I mean, it was just honestly just destroying us up the middle the first 8, 9, 10, 11 minutes of the game. And last drive, we got 3 plays for negative yardage. So credit defense, and in particular, Carter Mahan has a boatload of tackles right now.
2 receivers down at the bottom. It'll be the veer play over the right side, and Carter Mahan give him a baker's dozen and then some on the tackle. It'll be a gain of just 1, and he is starting to read and dissect and diagnose this their Bobcat offense here.
Yeah, looks like he's playing a little fired up, maybe playing a little angry tonight. And, safely, that's at least 10. Honestly, 10 tackles.
Under 5 minutes before halftime, Bears now lead 15-8. Center, he will. Veer play up top, and it'll be a short gain on the play, just about 1, maybe 2 yards. And that'll make it 3rd down and about 7. So Ava defense now starting to force some 3rd and longs here, Cooper, and let this pass rush pin their ears back, go to work.
Yeah, look much better. Maybe we have finally woke up a little bit from the long bus ride.
Keegan Evans, folks, I watched him getting that left hand taped up beforehand. That thing might be considered a lethal weapon in some states. It's a club right now. That's what you got to do. It's football. Tough up, man up. Snap back to shotgun. Pressure, throw, and great job. Aiden Lane, defender. Cornerback was right there. And the pressure being applied by Ryland Dixon. Dixon, there you get an odd front. So the Bears bring another extra guy up to the line of scrimmage. Let him rush the passer from the outside. And the left tackle for Thayer, no chance getting his hands on Dixon. Forces a hurried throw, and Ava right there may be able to get the ball back.
And I think Coach Hancock over here really wanting the flag. Lane may have got there a split second or late.
I'd say if we had the monitor, he probably got his hands on the receiver a step or two early, but wasn't egregious, though. Sometimes that's all about. Angling kick out of bounds. Ava takes over. Good field position. 3:43 left before halftime. Bears 15, Bobcats 8.
First Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. First Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do. All the products that you want at a price you can't afford. First Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store. Garden, clothing, pet supply, farm and household too. Fencing, automotive, hey, we deliver too. First Feed and Farm Supply, 1974. First Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
That's Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava.
All right, this will be Ava's 4th possession, I believe. Our first one, we only had 1 play, end up in a safety in the end zone because of a holding call. But then our last 2 drives, Had a big screen play to Grady Goss, then a 3-yard run, and then a 29-yard pass play from Aiden Lane to Thomas Merritt. Did nobody tell Aiden Lane he's a freshman and not supposed to be making these kind of plays on Friday nights?
He looks comfortable for sure, and it helps getting worked in, in a game kind of where we went 2 quarterbacks, kind of switched off and on. That kind of helps the confidence, I'm sure, especially starting. And, passing all the tests right now, 64 yards passing in that touchdown pass.
Right. You don't know what you don't know, right? And right now, this young kid's just going out and playing some football. And he's back to pass. Boy, he stumbled. Grady Goss able to spring him loose, and he's got running room up to the top side. He's got a first down, and look at that, making something of nothing. And, folks, that was all athleticism and instinct right there, because that play had no business going for a first down. It looked like it was going to be a sack and a loss of 7. And Thayer Bobcats with the man shaken up, so we will take a timeout. 3:34 to go before halftime. Ava moving again, leading 15-8.
It's game time in Cause Country. The cheerleaders are firing for the crowd, the conductor is tuning up the band, and the players are going all out in the field. Home Pride Bank is a proud supporter of the Ava Bears. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, and on Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Give us a call at 417-683-3211 for all of your banking needs. Now let's show the opposing team that the blue and gold runs deep in Ava. And be loud as we cheer on the Bears. Home Pride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reed's Construction can take care of you. We're family owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reed's Construction LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation. It's as solid as concrete. Go Ava Bears!
Thank you much, Lacey Reed. Reed's Construction. Wyatt and his crew do great work, Cause Country and beyond. Here's a handoff to Ryland Dixon. Little counter going to the top side, and Dixon stays on his feet. He's got a first down and more, and is inside the Bobcat 30-yard line. And the man for Thayer, you had a little insight on there who came off the field.
That was Du Bois, and he's a freshman up front tackle. And I was talking to Mr. Crace with Thayer Bobcat Radio, and he said he's the real deal, one of the best tackles in the area. So hopefully he's okay. And, I was talking to him. They're banged up a little bit too. And, before we got done talking, I said, well, hopefully the game's a good one and we don't lose any more players because neither team can really afford it.
Now, there was a holding or a block in the back there called on the Bears, so that block in the back erases the big run. Mike Crace, been around 42 years, I believe he said. He was making sure Joe was okay. He was expecting to see Joe Corum here. Of course, you listen to Alex Rutledge Outdoors on Saturday mornings. Used to be Bloodline Outdoors. You've heard his voice on there before. And always enjoy our conversations with him. So it'll be 1st and 20. It's a handoff to Goss, and he spins forward, stretches the ball out, tackled at about the 46-yard line. So that block in the back really hurting us there.
Yeah.
Taking some stuff back, and, Du Bois, a freshman, going both sides, and so now they get even a little thinner in their depth up front on both sides of the ball, and they got their trainer down, trying to give a tape job to him right now. We'll see if he can get back in, but he looked very, very gimpy coming off the field. It is 2nd down and 16, under 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Play action pass, back to throw is Lane, doesn't like what he sees, now going to take off and run, makes the man miss, and hit hard. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. And it almost looks like, Cooper, they're putting kind of a quarterback spy on him, putting a backer safety whose only job right now is watching the quarterback. That's how much respect they're giving the young freshman, dedicating a defender whose only sole job and responsibility is if Lane takes off to run, go get him.
And Lane took a shot right there, was able to pick up 7. To make this 3rd down and about 12 or 13, maybe less than that.
If we lose Lane, I don't know who takes the snaps. Blakely might at this point. I'm not sure. It'll be 3rd down and 10, and we got a whistle and a timeout. Looks like Ava's going to take one. We will as well. 1:57 to go, second quarter. Ava leads 15-8.
It's the Cheney Monument Company, serving the area of Cause Country since 1935, providing you with all of your monument needs. Check us out online at CheneyMonuments.com to see examples of our work, or for more information, call 417-679-3720 for Rob or Angie. Cheney Monument Company, where we sell custom monuments, benches, vases, porcelain pictures, cremation urns, and more.
It's J&L Tire, the folks that want to be your tire provider here in Cause Country. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Open on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2.
This is Jason at J&L Tire. If you need new and used tires, come see us and check out our prices. Different brands, different sizes. We got you covered at J&L Tire.
683-1551. 683-1551 for J&L Tire, located on the south side of town off South Jefferson.
Thank you, Mr. McNish. It will be 3rd down and 10. Ball at the Thayer 47-yard line. Need to get to the 37 for first down. Try to get him to jump off sides there, going on 2. Lane looks over at Coach. Barks out the play to both sides.
5 seconds. We got to go.
Man in motion is Dixon. We fake the pitch to him. Now roll out to the left. Turn it loose. Let it fly. Looking for Hunter Hall. And almost able to make the play. I tell you what, give some credit there to the Bobcat defender.
Oh, and a penalty.
Roland Spencer was late.
Hang on.
Getting there, but now we got a flag down, and what's the call?
It's his personal foul. I don't know against who, but it was well after the play.
Do we have a little taunting going on by the Bobcats?
That could be huge.
They're coming over and talking to Coach Hancock there of Thayer. And Coach Hancock does not look happy with whatever has just been called. And Spencer was doing a little extracurricular, but I didn't see anything quite egregious. Boy, a pretty ball, teardrop down. Just a slight bit of underthrow, but gave his receiver a chance to make a play. There's a little bit of contact there, but not much.
Pretty good defense overall of that pass, and Hunter Hall about made a circus catch anyway. But that is huge with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. It would have been down to 10.
Probably a punting situation also.
Yeah.
And did they call personal foul or taunt? What was it?
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
So it was a little bit of a taunt there. And we'd heard from some of the Liberty coaches and such from their game early on that they're got a little chippy at times. And that was Rowan Spencer, the junior, guilty there of the unsportsmanlike conduct. Sportsmanship first.
Pass it on.
That's what we're all about. There's a free plug for you there, Misha. And it'll be first down and 10. The Thayer PA guy, he's still not even sure exactly what the call was. It's possible unsportsmanlike conduct. So, hey, that's a big call, though, that goes against the Bobcats. That gives Ava a fresh set of downs to work with. 1:49 on the clock. Still have 2 timeouts. It'll be a pitch play here to Ryland Dixon. Stays on his feet. Accidentally runs into his own man. It gets right at the first down marker.
He's been real quiet. He had that run of 18, but it got called back on a block in the back. That's just 12 yards rushing now for Dixon.
Everybody clap your hands.
DJ's been pretty good tonight.
They've been bringing the heat here at Thayer. Nothing can warm you up on a chilly night like some good tunes.
And chili.
And potato soup.
And potato soup.
3 receivers here for the Bears. Lane will go back to throw. Lane's going to throw it, looking for Hunter. Oh, Hunter had it then, got it knocked away. That was a good defensive play there by Spencer. Boy, Hunter has got to step on him a couple of times, and bet you Coach Colton Skiles up top, he's seen something there and said, hey, keep going back to that until they stop it. And Hunter almost had him a touchdown catch right there.
And that was almost the same, a little better ball from Lane that time, but almost the same thing, just very, very good defense closing there and getting a hand in there.
How many pass attempts so far, first half?
That's the 5th one.
Well, we're when you think about a freshman quarterback, you're coming in, you're thinking, oh, we got to take care of him, kind of game managing stuff. Not with this young dude. And now we have, I'm not sure where the ball went, but it looked like we fumbled it, and it looks like Thayer has it. And there maybe perhaps a freshman mistake, not sure. Didn't get the snap clean maybe, don't know. It happened so fast, and it had our view obstructed a little bit. But it's a turnover, and Thayer gets it back. So each team has stymied their own momentum in the game.
Yeah, that was a good chance there to put up 7 or at least have a field goal opportunity before the half. But now they're probably going to run it a few times and probably head to half. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they throw it, but I kind of expect them to just run it and get to the half.
They do have all 3 timeouts, and Thayer comes out with 4 receivers. Say, what you talking about, Cooper? Here's a screenplay they have set up to the other side. Grady Goss had it, lost it. Frank Pesci loses it, and Carter Mahan saves a touchdown by knocking the receiver out of bounds. Oh, my. When you got a screenplay set up, and Aiden Lane now is gimpy, we cannot, absolutely not have that happen. As he looks like he's a little shaken up on the play, stays in the game, but he's bent over sucking wind right now. Man. When you have a screenplay, though, if your first guy doesn't make the play, it is trouble, and we just about gave up a big one. It does not look like they're going to try to run out the clock here, Cooper. Back to pass again. It's there. Dixon providing some heat. They had a man wide open, but overthrows the intended target. Thank you, hallelujah.
And that's Aiden Lane in coverage, and if he is kind of limping, and you never want to do it, especially as a player, but may you try to rotate someone in? I mean, he got beat pretty good on that route.
There's 1:01 left on the clock here in the second quarter. Thayer still has all 3 timeouts. Ball's the 36-yard line of Thayer. Bobcats moving left to right here on your radio dial. Glad you're with us on this Friday night on the best radio in the Ozarks. Snap back, rolling, throws it to flat, and Hunter Hall there for the coverage. Even if the catch was made by Spencer, didn't look like it had much of a chance. Good defense there from Hunter, and we've got 3rd down and 10 with 57 seconds left.
I don't know if you saw it, but Coach Merrifield jumping over there trying to get a timeout. Thomas Merritt on the far side, and there was a receiver down here with no one on him, and Dixon was hollering for him, and the coaching staff tried to get a timeout, couldn't do it, and luckily an incompletion.
Big football weekend, aren't they all, on Cons Radio? We got Mizzou and Florida in the morning. Afternoon, Missouri State and Southern Illinois. The Salukis. The doctors like saying that mascot name. Here's a counter play, and quarterback and running back collide into each other, and that certainly helps us. And Carter Mahan there in on the tackle, and we have a whistle and a timeout Bears. So, 50 seconds left before halftime. 4th down and 9 coming up for Thayer. Ava leads 15-8.
It's 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC, your locally owned tree trimming and removal service. Do you have limbs down in your yard from storm damage? Well, we can help. We're fully insured, and there is no job that's too large or small. Give Billy a call at 683-0704, 417-683-0704. 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC.
Shout-outs to Grady Goss and Jeremiah Browning and the rest of the football team from 5 Girls and a Chainsaw.
Sports season means traveling home and away, town to town, ball game to ball game, and your one-stop shop for all your gasoline, diesel, and convenience store needs is Signal. Whether you need a quick snack, bite to eat, or to fuel up, Signal is the place to go. Make sure you have your Signal Rewards card with you and earn rewards for purchases that you are going to make anyway. That's Signal Food Stores, Scribner Oil, proud to support local athletics.
When you have road trips to Salem and Thayer within 3 weeks, that'll rack up the mileage. I've been at Signal a lot, it seems like. lately. Here's a kick fielded by Grady Goff, the 37. He will cut it up and run and tackled at about the 45. Gassed up at the signal in Mansfield there. On our drive up to Thayer. How'd the golf game go?
What golf game?
Oh.
No. I was really soaking it in a couple weeks ago at Salem, so it did not go well. And 2-1 now.
We're
series.
Don't call it a comeback, but we're playing a little better on the Waterston side here today. 40 seconds left, 15-8. West Plains course where we stopped today. Lane, a handoff to Grady Goss, and ball at about the 48. Ava only with one timeout left, and they elect to use it here. Trying to get in Blakely range.
I'd love to see a 50-yarder.
We'll take a timeout, 34 seconds left. Ava leads 15-8 here in the second.
As we travel along this road called life, we can pick up bags at every stop. Many times these bags are unnecessary and just add additional weight to us. They slow our progress and hinder our journey. Is this you? Is it someone you know? You can carry things for so long that you get used to the additional weight and adapt, but that is not God's best. That is not His plan for you. God's desire is for you to be free to run your race in life with swiftness so that you can fulfill your purpose. So get ready. Join us at Ava Assembly of God this Sunday as we dive in to learn how to drop the baggage.
I'm glad you're with us wherever you are out there. We've got folks trying to get power back on in Florida. Listen to us on KKOZ. Got folks in Alabama. Some folks soaking in the bathtub. Listen on their phone or laptop, KKOZ.com, and also folks watching on TDH Media, of course.
How long is second halftime?
And it will be 2nd down and 4. Got 34 seconds left, and pre-snap whistle more often than not. That's going to be on the offense. Boy, the DJ here continues to throw 7 different kinds of smoke.
Well, that's offside. Okay.
Still don't like that they blow that play dead.
Right.
Or something happens on a neutral zone infraction.
No, but the DJ has a song clip after every snap. It's pretty incredible. And a work in overtime.
Little nice Roxbury action for you, for those of you who are familiar with mid to late 90s comedy. Play action pass, Lane back to throw. He's under pressure, trying to step up and run, stays on his feet, but not for long. And another flag comes in late. And that will stop the whistle momentarily. And
he was hit hard again right there.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. Now this gets us close to Blakely range here, Cooper.
Yes.
And in fact, maybe in it. Now, we've seen some winds out there at the West Plains Golf Course, and I'm trying to look out and see where the flag is, and it looks fairly still right now, so wind may not be a factor in this kick, just the snap and hold, and we know Blakely's got a leg. Ball now at the 28-yard line, so that would make it around a 45-yard field goal. Now, that would be a record. That would break, what was it last year? 41?
I think 41, yeah, that broke the previous record of 39. So, and we just have to make sure we get to the line after this play.
That was a homecoming night against Salem last year. Blakely, one of the best kicking weapons in the entire state. It will be a pitch play to Dixon up the top side, using the sideline to his advantage, still stays on his feet. And still on his feet, he's rumbling, bumbling, stumbling into the end zone. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, AVA. Boom, 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 boom. How did he stay on his feet?
I don't know, and I think it'd be a good time to have TDH Media in a monitor up here because that was incredible. I was almost thinking, go down. We need to snap the ball.
My initial thought was get out of bounds, save the clock, and Ryland Dixon said, enough of your guys' suggestions. I'm not going down. I'm getting into the end zone. Like Jerome the Bus Bettis. Google it, Cooper.
I know about the bus.
Snap back to Blakely. Kick is up. And how do you like the timeout management here by the Ava staff at the end of the half? We're thinking get a field goal try. Dixon and the Bears say we want a touchdown. 13 seconds left before half. Ava now leads 22-8.
Missouri Ozarks Community Health Clinic in Ava is pleased to welcome Dr. Anna Bowden as a dentist in the Ava Clinic. Dr. Bowden available to see patients in the Ava Dental Clinic Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Friday from 8 until 5 o'clock. Call us at the clinic and make an appointment with Dr. Anna Bowden, our new dentist at Missouri Ozarks Community Health. Our clinic phone number, 417-683-5739.
It's the Central Ozark Stockyard, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. We hope you're having a great weekend, and we hope to see you Mondays at the sale barn. Sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or to schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozark Stockyard. Sales every Monday. Proud to support the Ava Bears.
How about the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth effort there from Ryland Dixon? That will make Tyson's highlight reel next week. It is a short kick. Thayer wants to do something tricky. Pitch it back to Spencer. They keep going backwards, and Hunter Hall, Logan Churchill, and others will wrap him down behind. And decent idea and an F for the execution there by the Thayer special teams, trying to get a little reverse action going.
Yeah, penalty flag on the play. While we have a second, though, here's Southern Bank scoring update. Liberty 35, Kabul 6 at the half.
What penalties here by Thayer have that not opened the door?
Thayer's committed 4, Ava only 1.
And a couple of big ones, too, that kept some drives alive. And really, 2 big ones there to help us out. And now that their Coach Hancock, has taken the headset off twice. And, boy, you got 2 head coaches here, very, very young. Big shoes to fill, both in their first year head coaching, both replacing guys who built the programs into what they are today. Billy Weber there of Thayer, and of course Ava, Dan Swafford. We have an ejection. Oh, wow. I haven't yet seen that, I don't believe, where the ref said toss him. Unsportsmanlike Thayer, and like the umpires say in baseball, you're out of here.
Do we know who it was?
That's what I'm trying to find. I don't see anybody leaving the field of play, heading to the locker room or anything.
I believe.
Wow.
Number 9, and that was his second.
That would have been his second unsportsmanlike. That's Rowan Spencer, the junior. And you make one of those penalties, you're already on their radar. And the second one, see you later. Back in shotgun is there. They're still going to try something here with 5 seconds left, setting up the screen, and Hunter Hall diagnosed it perfectly. What an end to the first half. The first quarter was all Thayer. Second quarter, all Ava Bears. We're at the break. Our score, Bears 22, Bobcats 8.
Jacob Tidwell of Tidwell Tree Service is proud to support the Ava Bears. And if you need tree work of any kind over the fall and winter seasons, Tidwell Tree Service is here to serve you. Fully insured professional work in a timely manner. Call Jacob Tidwell today at 543-4874. That's 543-4874. And a special shout out to Tyson Tidwell from Jacob and the crew at Tidwell Tree Service.
Free checking with an instant debit card and full-service mobile app? That's what you get at Progressive Ozark Bank, Mansfield's locally owned community bank. Free checking that's really free, a debit card the same day, and industry-leading online and mobile banking with free mobile deposit. Open your free Progressive Ozark Bank account at the Mansfield branch or go online to progressiveozarkbank.com on your phone or computer. Progressive Ozark Bank, where people matter, here to stay. FDIC insured equal housing lender.
At Fish Logging, our number one goal is to please our landowners and to sell your trees at top dollar. We only cut timber that is ready to be harvested. We believe in timber management and creating a healthy forest for you and your wildlife. We have the best oak and walnut buyer connections around, and we give free estimates too. Give Heston a call today at 417-543-0506. Fish Logging. At MS Propane, we're trying to save our customers as much money as we possibly can. And if you paid more than $1.50 per gallon last winter, then you might have paid too much. Call our Ava office today at 683-5300 to compare and see how much money you can save with MS Propane on our Build-A-Budget program. That's 683-5300 for MS Propane, heating the way.
A funeral service is for someone you love and to honor their life. And yes, it is for those who remain. I'm Tony Clinking Bear Van Dyne, and at Clinking Bear Funeral Home, we spent over 100 years serving your family with care. Our qualified and experienced staff will offer you compassionate and professional service in your time of need.
A century of service, one family, 4 generations, and just one phone call can provide you the answers so much needed. 683-4115.
3 claps for the game tonight. It's time for Friday Night Live. Hey everyone, it's your girl, Mindy Johnson, manager of Curtis Department Store. We want to wish the Ava Bears football team and coaching staff a great season. We not only support the boys of fall, but their entire family when it comes to providing the best boots, bibs, shoes, and apparel. We are conveniently located next to Dollar General, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 3. Curtis Department Store. It's where you get the good stuff. Let's go Bears.
That's right. It is your Curtis Department Store halftime show. You know, one of the cliched sayings in sports is a tale of two halves. We have a tale of 2 quarters here. In the first half of this one, Oaks Ava touched the ball. This is not an exaggeration, Cooper. One time in the first quarter on offense, and that play resulted in a safety. Actually, I think 3 snaps is what we had by the end of it, technically. It was all fair in the first quarter. They led 8-0, and then the Ava Bears started making some tweaks on defense and got the offense in rhythm and in rolling. And Aiden Lane, the freshman, boy, has he been impressive here in this first half throwing the ball. We've got several pass attempts here going on as the Thayer band is on the field. We got Cooper still running up the numbers, and folks there, they do halftime right. They put less time than what normally do on that halftime clock, so we love that and appreciate that. We'll get you some scores, we'll get you some stats, and other stuff and banter as well. You're listening to Cause Radio, best radio in the Ozarks, and also watching on tdhmedia.net. Our score at the half, Ava Bears 22, Thayer Bobcats 8.
One of the best places to work, working with the edge of technology folks at Emerson Climate Technologies, the Ava plant. Great wages, benefits, work environment, and always pushing the edge of technologies, just like the Ava Bears pushing the edge of victories. Emerson Climate Technologies. When you're finished with your high school career, come to work with us at Emerson Climate Technologies.
Whether you are hitting the trail, making a splash, or enjoying a beautiful sunset, Town & Country Bank offers loans for all your favorite adventures. Hi, I'm Sean Neal from Town & Country Bank. We offer loans for boats, RVs, ATVs, and even recreational land. Stop by and visit with a local Town & Country Bank lender today. Town & Country Bank, smart, friendly solutions, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 2332318.
We're proud of our kids, our teachers, our bus drivers, all those involved on the Ava School campus. The Ava School system, doing our best to teach our young people what they'll need in life, and at the same time, encouraging them to do the right thing. The Ava schools, saluting the Ava Bears in all sporting and academic activities.
Did you know there's a place where you can get good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto insurance? Yep, and that place is State Farm. Here's the deal. State Farm agent David Cody is your go-to agent in Cause Country for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop shopping around. State Farm agent David Cody has you covered. Call 683-4141 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, everyone. This is Tammy Barrett at Tammy Barrett Realty. And if you're getting ready to sell your home or buy a home, please give us a call. We would love to help you at any time. Or even if you're just wanting information about the whole loan process, we can help you with that also. Our number is 417-349-1981. Thank you.
3 claps for the game tonight. It's time for Friday Night Lights. Hey everyone, it's your girl, Mindy Johnson, manager of Curtis Department Store. We want to wish the Ava Bears football team and coaching staff a great season. We not only support the boys of fall, but their entire family when it comes to providing the best boots, bibs, shoes, and apparel. We are conveniently located next to Dollar General, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 3. Curtis Department Store. It's where you get the good stuff. Let's go Bears.
You bet you get the good stuff indeed. You talk about good stuff. That second quarter was full of it for us Ava Bear fans there, leading 22-8 here at the half. Right now we're enjoying a very nice performance here from the Thayer Band, part of the halftime entertainment here at the grounds. Numbers-wise, Cooper, you ready to roll with it?
Yeah, let's get into it. Rushing-wise for Ava, Aiden Lane, 3 rushes for 18 yards. Rylan Dixon quiet until that 27-yard touchdown run to finish the half. He has 3 carries, 39 yards, and a touchdown. Grady Goss, 6 carries for 22 yards and a touchdown. Passing, Aiden Lane, 3 for 5, 64 yards and a touchdown. And on the receiving end of those yards, Thomas Merritt, 1 catch, 29 yards, touchdown. Dixon, 1 catch for 1 yard on a wide receiver screen. And Grady Goss on a screen, 1 catch for 34 yards. So in total, 79 yards rushing, 64 passing, total of 143 yards in that first half.
Hold on, would you say that one more time?
It's about as even as you'll see. Rushing 79 yards, passing 64.
Balance. All right, continue.
For there, Mark Spencer really, was hard to stop in that first quarter. 13 carries for 61 yards. Quarterback Bigger, 4 carries for 20 yards. Mills, the big fullback, 11 carries for 43 yards and a touchdown. And Rowan Spencer finishes the night 1 carry for 1 yard. Passing, Bigger, 3 for 6, 30 yards. Receiving, Mark Spencer, 2 catches for 14 yards. Mills had a catch for 16 yards. So in that first half, Thayer outrushes Ava 125-79. Passing-wise, Thayer had 30 for a total of 155 yards. And if you look at the scoreboard, this stat book would not indicate the score as Thayer is outgaining Ava 155-143.
And interesting numbers there. Love the balance from Ava offensively. And, folks, pretty much all those offensive numbers coming in the second quarter. We are here at halftime. Your score, Bears 22. All those points the second quarter. Thayer 8.
3 claps for the game tonight. It's time for Friday Night Live. Hey everyone, it's your girl, Mindy Johnson, manager of Curtis Department Store. We want to wish the Ava Bears football team and coaching staff a great season. We not only support the boys of fall, but their entire family when it comes to providing the best boots, bibs, shoes, and apparel. We are conveniently located next to Dollar General, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 3. Curtis Department Store. It's where you get the good stuff. Let's go Bears.
It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava, the name you know and the people you can trust when it comes to auto body repair services. Have you lost your keys in the car? Or maybe you need a tow? Well, we've got you covered anytime, day or night. Give us a call at 833-417-4609. It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava. We're there when you need us, and we're proud to support the Ava Bears.
With COVID-19 still here and flu season approaching, the Douglas County Health Department wants you to know we are offering the flu vaccine and also the COVID-19 vaccine for free by appointment while supplies last. Call us at 417-683-4174. That's 683-4174 to schedule an appointment. And remember, we have other services too, such as getting birth certificates, water sample kits, blood pressure and body mass index readings, WIC, and help with quitting tobacco. Douglas County Health Department, proud supporters of the Ava Bears.
Accounting for, keeping track of. The good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accountant. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319. In Ava, Missouri. Hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn. Whether it's personal injury, car accidents, criminal defense, and no matter if the case is large or small, Christopher J. Swaddish, attorney at law, would be honored to represent you. You can visit with the Ava office, 200 East Washington, or you can call 683-2987, or even visit the website, www.swaddish.com.
Are you needing to stretch corn silage or hay? Try Oro Grain from Commodity Specialist Company, 417-838-3612. Delivering to most of Cause Country. If you're needing to get more time out of your corn silage or your hay crop, try Oro Grain from the Commodity Specialist Company. Give Pat Henry a call, 417-838-3612, 417-838-3612. It is halftime here in Thayer, Missouri. The long drive down here. And first quarter, second quarter, yet. That's my first half summary for you, my sophisticated take on one half of play. Did you find us some scores?
Yeah, a lot of halftime scores right now. Mountain Grove 51. They kicked a 33-yard field goal to head to the half. Salem 0. So I think we can wrap that one up. Liberty is...
Going to call it early, huh?
I think I'm going to, go ahead and call that for Mountain Grove. Liberty on top of Kabul. I can't find the exact score right now, but I know it's a lot. So Liberty taking it to Kabul there. And then this one closer than I think a lot of people may have thought. Houston 8, Willow 6 at the half. And Willow Springs improved a little bit.
That's what you'd call probably the trap game there for Houston, because they're fixing to finish up their season with Liberty and Mountain Grove. So you had the game with the Bears last week. You got those two opponents you're looking at. So that, by definition, a trap game there for the Houston Tigers tonight.
And Lamar at the half. Nevada, it's 27-8 Lamar.
Okay. Other football this weekend. Of course, you'll hear the rebroadcast on Cause Radio tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. of this contest right here. And then I imagine on Cause AM, 1430 is where we'll have Mizzou and Florida. I don't know what to even try to make a prediction of that after what happened last Saturday there with them in Georgia, because I was just convinced that that was going to be a 50-0 game. And boy, Mizzou, by all accounts, could have, should have won that one.
Yeah, they really had every chance to win. And you talk about letdown or look ahead. This could potentially be a letdown spot for Mizzou after that huge game with Georgia. But hopefully, Coach Drinkwitz has the Tigers fired up.
We will see. In Missouri State, boy, we got to stop the bleeding there. Bobby Petrino's boys need to pick up a win. That's 3 straight losses for MSU, and they host the Southern Illinois Salukis there tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. And then Chiefs, Monday Night Football Raider Week. And I have been to some very interesting Chiefs-Raiders games over the years. Let me tell you, whenever I take Thomas to Arrowhead for his first time, it will not be a Chiefs-Raiders game.
I think that's a smart decision.
That is not a PG environment when the Raider fan base invades Arrowhead. And I'll be listening to Mitch and the boys in that one. Thomas has a flag football game Monday night, so we will be making haste in accordance with the Missouri traffic and speed limit laws back to Douglas County. But we will have good old Mitch Holtis on the call for that one Monday night. Second half, it is up next. Ava Bears. We will receive, I believe, coming out of the locker room for the opening kickoff of the second half. We lead over Thayer 22-8.
We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway, building houses or shop pads, backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling, free quotes. And of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Now that's how you do halftime there.
Yeah.
Keep it under 20 minutes, and let's play some football. Everybody listening, decision makers out in the universe, do this. Make this note. Write this down.
Yep, take some notes.
Ava will receive. And some of these halftimes are just, double the time of NFL. Literally, I think that Salem game, that was a 30-minute halftime. And
he had time to drive to that Salem Country Club, play a few holes, and come back, I think, before the second half started.
No, they're set to kick off. Cooper Clark is also the team's starting center. Low squibber, and it goes off of us, but it looks like we had 2 or 3 Bears there to recover it. So Ava with it. 1st and 10 on our own 38. Will you refresh the audience and myself what Lane's passing numbers were in that first half?
First half, he was 3 for 5 for 64 yards and a touchdown. He had another one, I believe, that got called back. But 64 yards and a touchdown, pretty good.
And Coach Merrifield there in the pregame coaches show said, expect us to throw the ball 10, 12 times tonight. And probably would already be at that if we had the ball in the first quarter. This one a wobbler, and Hunter Hall kind of had to switch from offense to defense there to be able to deflect that one. And see there now they've got a new guy in the secondary there after the ejection earlier. They've got a freshman, Xavier Gonzalez, playing Free safety, Roland Spencer ejected from the game, got his second taunting penalty, and they have said a forbidden word to the official.
Yeah, pretty bold strategy. PDH media Tyson telling us he was talking to the official. Usually not a good idea to do, especially after something negative happens to your team.
So that was the 1st and 10 play. Second down, it'll be the counter play, and Thomas Merritt, not much running room, gets one, if anything. And it'll be tackled right around the 40, so it'll be 3rd down and 9. And that first ball there, and, and Coach was talking about this in the pregame, don't be surprised if a little dew gets on the field and on the football, and that ball just kind of came out wobbly and didn't look like he had a firm grasp of it by the rotation on the football there.
Yeah, and he most likely will have another chance here to throw, I think, 2 receivers out there.
Lane looking back at his fullback, goes under center, and back to passes. Lane drifting, got the screenplay set up and overthrew it to the intended target, Grady Goss. That was a play that went for a bunch there in the second quarter, but that's going to be what looks like a 3-and-out by the Bears.
They covered that very, very well.
This will be the first punt tonight, correct?
First time we see Blakely on the punt.
I think, a lot of folks probably curious there over the last couple of years. You know how good of a kicker he is. Well, why doesn't he punt? And he's getting the opportunity here now. Blakely back at his own 30-yard line. Had that kicking camp for the kids last Saturday. Thomas went to that. Had a great time. Blakely has it. He will kick it. Look at this spiral, angling towards the sideline. And Thayer will watch it go out at the 20. Timeout on the field, 10:55, third quarter, 22-8.
Now's the time to get a great deal on proven Kubota farming equipment. Tractors that are adaptable and versatile, hay tools that are backed by a 2-year warranty, and durable sidekick utility vehicles and SSV skid steers. The Kubota agricultural lineup is built right, built ready. Get Kubota hay tools for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months. Now through September 30th. Go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Head on over to Edsler Harper Farm Equipment located in Mountain Grove, your local Kubota dealer.
Good 37-yard punt there by Blakely. Thomas comes home from that kicking camp. And the first play, it is the veer play, and they try to bounce it outside, but Ryland Dixon says, no, sir. And Carter Mahan there also on the play. And that's the biggest difference from the first quarter to what we've seen lately is the Bears getting Thayer behind the 6 on the first down after the first down play.
Yeah, good to have Dixon back, not only in the backfield, but he uses that speed when Thayer's trying to bounce it outside. He closes quick, and then Mahan in there to finish him off.
And we'll reset the play clock here. Thomas comes home and said, Jeremiah told me to kick it like this, and it was a different handle on what I showed him. I said, well, listen to him. That's what he does. Good. Do what he said.
Hey, he made it on the cover of the preview of the kicker. That is impressive.
There is 2 receivers up top. Split backs in the backfield. It'll be a counter play here at the bottom, and what a job filling the hole by Grady Goss. He was the first guy there and just fired down low and took out the dive back, and it'll be 3rd and long here for the Bobcats. And Coach Garrett Beard seeing what Thayer was doing there early, making the necessary adjustments, and Ava defense has been nails from the second quarter on.
Yeah, they really have. I'd like to know what the average yard per play has been after that first quarter. It's got to be pretty low.
Yeah, you were saying it. They're getting 4, 5, 6 yards a pop. Play action pass, trying to throw an out pattern. It's complete, and Andy Albritton, look at the coverage that young man has, and a little rotational spot there on the outside. And going to make it 4th and 2, and if you're the Thayer Bobcats, how lucky you feeling? Ball's on their own 31-yard line. Got to get to about the 33 and a half for a first down.
I think just a little too early to go for it, in my opinion. We'll see if it's Faker
One thing I've learned over the last decades on this earth in high school football, never trust Thayer in a punting formation. But look what they do. They punt the ball. Takes an Ava bounce, out of bounds. Ava will have it near midfield next. We lead, 8:41 in the third, 22-8.
Hi, folks. This is Jay Loveland at Jay Loveland Auto Sales, and I'd like to invite you all to our new setup in Mountain Grove. We have a great inventory of affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs, conveniently located right next to Walmart and Burger King. Find us also online at jlovelandautosales.com or 417-349-4444. And remember, at J. Loveland Auto Sales, we always do the right thing.
Yeah. Well, boy, special teams. You talk about flipping the field position. We have a good punt. They do not. Now we have it in their territory. 1st and 10, running the option. It'll be a handoff to Gigi, and he'll pick up a nice 3, maybe 4. When you're the fullback of the Ava Bear Flex Bone, it's all tough yards, ain't it?
Yeah, he's going to be sore tomorrow.
Kabul Bulldogs right now getting an education in high school football from the Liberty Eagles. Kabul, that's where we go next week. I don't think they have a golf course in Kabul.
Not to my knowledge.
May have to make a pit stop in Mountain Grove beforehand. 8:08 and counting here, third quarter. Bears lead by 14. Man in motion. It'll be a handoff to Gigi, and he's loose into the secondary. Stiff arms the man and tackled down around the 25-yard line. Starting to feed the fullback. We've shown them different passing looks, screen plays, deep streaks down the field, and now just hitting them with that fullback dive with the threat of the option run from the quarterback there.
Yeah, 19 yards on the carry there for Goss, and Bears in business.
And Dubois, who was Mike Crace there, radio speaking so highly of earlier, he is out of the game with the ankle taped on the sideline. Back to pass his lane, lets it fly, has Rylan Dixon wide open, catches, untouched to the end zone, touchdown, AVA. This young kid can let it fly.
27 yards on the pass, and he got that ball out very quickly.
How many yards you say?
27.
Well, Dixon, a 27-yard run. Now give him a 27-yard pass reception for a touchdown. This coming at the 7:30 mark of the third quarter. Blakely on for the extra point.
Hey, Ava Bear fans, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. The market has been changing. It's very important that you have local experts who know the market trends and can help you guide you through the buying and selling process. Visit either our Show Me Real Estate locations in Ava or in Mansfield, and one of our team members would be happy to help you along your buying or selling journey. Like us on Facebook and stay up to date with our new properties seeing the market in your area. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Garrett Chapman with Century Bank of the Ozarks. At Century Bank, we specialize in farm, business, consumer, and residential lending. Our experienced loan officers have a great reputation for providing fast and friendly service to the community. Century Bank is locally owned, and we are proud to have served the Ozarks for over 125 years. Let Century Bank of the Ozarks help you build a brighter future. Go Bears! Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Travis Smith is our state representative. And Travis Smith, old football coach himself, is very proud of the Ava Bears and all of the Ava athletes. Your state representative of the 155th, Travis Smith, saluting the Ava Bear football team, volleyball squad, all the kids at Ava High School. A salute from State Representative Travis Smith.
That is, I believe, the second touchdown pass of the night for Maiden Lane. One to Thomas Merritt, that one to Dixon, and Ava has scored 29 unanswered points here. And Carter Mahan on special teams making the play, and a flag comes in. And the only thing I can possibly think of is maybe a horse collar or just a tackle around the neck. It looks like face mask is what the official says he's seen. I'm not sure about that, but that'll back us up 15 yards. Boy, Thayer. Don't know about you, but the first quarter there, things starting to get a little nervous. Tons of football left, but we were showing no signs of stopping that midline play.
Yeah.
But the adjustments have been made, and, man, offensively, we just needed the ball because we've been moving it, and we've scored 29 unanswered from the second quarter on.
They came out and looked like it was going to be a long night for a rush defense, but since that first quarter, we have done a very nice job.
29-8 the score. They're back on offense, and now they're in shotgun. It'll be a quarterback keeper. Andy Albritton did a great job there making the tackle, crashing down on the edge, and Carter Mahan, a part of his 29th tackle of the evening. And, Carter's name, we said, now the quarterback for Thayer is slow to get up. And kind of got it from multiple sides there in the midsection. And he, maybe a rib issue or the wind knocked out of him. He's slow to get up. And he will be helped off the side right now. Again, he got hurt earlier in the season. Back now. But they've certainly dealt with some adversity on the injury front as well this year. You think about from week 1 to now where the Ava Bears are at, injury-wise. I've seen Hunter Adams. He just had his surgery earlier. I said, Hunter, how you doing? And he said, I'm doing all right. I said, how'd the surgery go? And he said, well, they said I was just so strong and so tough they could hardly cut into me. So he's not lost his sense of humor there. And expect a full recovery from him. Midline play, Thayer goes back to it, and there's some pad popping going on now, sports fans. And I'm not sure which guy took the brunt of that, but it is a gain of around 5. It'll be 3rd and about 3, 3rd and 4 for the Bobcats. And for Thayer here offensively, and Bigger, the quarterback, he will get back in the game after the one play off. So he looks okay, and that's a good sign to see. Well, certainly both these teams, like you were talking about with Mr. Crace, their radio, we've seen enough injuries this year. We don't want to see any more here tonight.
Yeah, probably just got the wind knocked out of him as you said, back in there here on 3rd down and 4.
Ava's blitzing up the middle. Mahan timed it beautifully, and then Luke Little with the deflection. And Grady Goss jumping up and down because he thought he was about to have a pick 6. Carter Mahan timed his blitz absolutely beautifully. As soon as the snap was had, Carter was already crossing the line of scrimmage, and then Luke Little gets the big paws up, deflects it down, and a very nice defensive sequence there for the Bears.
Yeah, and that's one thing that Carter did so well last year. I haven't seen her as much this year, but just timing that blitz.
Back to punt is the Bobcats. This one, a wobbler, and takes a Thayer bounce, out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. That's where Ava will have it next. 5:49, 3rd quarter. Ava 29, Thayer 8.
As we travel along this road called life, we can pick up bags at every stop. Many times these bags are unnecessary and just add additional weight to us. They slow our progress and hinder our journey. Is this you? Is it someone you know? You can carry things for so long that you get used to the additional weight and adapt, but that is not God's best. That is not His plan for you. God's desire is for you to be free to run your race in life with swiftness so that you can fulfill your purpose. So get ready. Join us at Ava Assembly of God this Sunday as we dive in to learn how to drop the baggage.
Thank you, Mr. Buddy Boyd. It will be 1st and 10 for the Bears. Aiden Lane goes back to work. It is a handoff to Goss, and Grady stays on his feet, follows Matthew Lakey and Keegan Evans, and Carter Mahan up. And Grady Goss here in the 3rd quarter, the fullback. We're feeding him, and he's eating right now.
He is eating. That's a gain of 12 right there. He has, let's see, gain of 6, 4, 19, and now 12. So some big-time run.
Offensive line, everybody checks down at the bracelets. Ava, playing their first game here this year without Tyson Tidwell, too. So they've had a lot of moving parts on the offense this year. A handoff to Goss again. Now, he started the year as an A-back and gets moved to fullback. And Wyatt Johnson, he was a game-time decision tonight with the ankle injury, and I haven't seen him out there, so probably not good enough to go. And you hope to get guys like Chris Breeding back, help out on that defensive line rotation next week. Braden Thornburn, I believe he's just starting physical therapy on the MCL, so hoping to get him back there by the last game of the regular season or so. Reinforcements are coming. But still, you've lost a lot of key dudes. But, man, fun to see what the team's put together here tonight after battling a bunch of adversity in the first quarter. And there's a gain. How much you going to give them that time?
Give him 4. It'll bring up a 3rd and looks like 2.
And on the 45-yard line of Thayer. 3rd and 2. Ava offense. Really the only ones they've stopped is themselves tonight. Been very nice. Here's another handoff to Grady. Gets through the defense. Picks up a first down and is down at about the 37-yard line. You know, and Ashton Stout comes into the year, starting quarterback. He's in the concussion protocol, and you hope to get him back in a week or two. You know, these concussions are tricky. Everyone kind of responds to them differently. You'd love to get him back in the mix. But you got to love what you've seen from Lane tonight. No doubt about it. Lane's back to pass again, under pressure. Throws it. He's got Dixon again on the wheel route, and they're going to say incomplete, out of bounds. And Tyson might have to slow-mo that one. Now, Dixon, not known for his receiving skills, did not realize probably how close he was to the boundary, because that's one of those, what does Mr. Burleson call it on the NFL Good Morning toe drag flag? He needed to try to drag the toe there.
Yeah, and I think, again, we have no replay tonight, but I actually think that was the right call. I think he was kind of had his feet off the ground and then came down out of bounds. But that one, a good pass, and Lane took a hit as well.
Yeah, they brought a little pressure to Thayer that time. Here is going to be a handoff to Dixon, and Dixon gets near the 30-yard line. That's going to make it 3rd and very manageable, as we are under 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Bears have 29, all unanswered here from the Bobcats. After the first quarter, Ava had 3 plays of offense, 0 points, down 8-0. And second quarter on, it's been all Ava Bears. With the DJ, and now Dixon shaking up on the play. Maybe just a cramp, we hope. My goodness, we pray. We've seen enough injuries, like we said. But Dixon went down and now kind of hobbling off. Andy Albritton will come on. And now Dixon pretty quick to get up there and off on his own power. And not sure what's going on there. Looks like a lower leg issue of sorts.
And whatever it is, you know, he was out with the concussion. Whatever it is, it's enough to bother him like that. It's me. Give him the rest of the night off.
3 minutes remaining here. 3rd down at about 4. Try to get there to jump off signs. Well, they continue to roll the tunes here. It's there. Heard some Gangster's Paradise. R.I.P. Coolio.
Yeah. Incredible.
And a handoff here to Goff, and he gets to about the 26-yard line. Might be the first time in Cause Radio's history we've had a Coolio reference. 2:42 on the clock, 1st and 10 for the Bears. Now to keep the clock moving, keep the offense on the field, and Dixon will come back in. Maybe just a quick little cramp situation, not sure.
Yeah, we'll see real quick in this pre-snap motion. Make sure his legs are all right. See if it is a cramp.
Merritt that goes in motion, and Aiden Lane on the quarterback keeper, and Lane gets loose inside the 15, down to around the 13. And how many times have we handed it off to the fullback here in this third quarter alone? That time Lane keeps it And this kid's got some speed and athleticism.
Good decision there. Gain of about 13.
Keep it moving. Another Ava Bear first down. And a game that in the first quarter dominated right there. Second quarter on, it's been all Ava Bears. 1st and 10 from the 13. Under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Bears up 21. It'll be a handoff to Grady Goss that makes a nice cut to the outside. Touchdown, GG. Touchdown, AVA. Goss's second time in the end zone tonight. That one from 13 yards out. And Ava starting to pour it on here in the second half.
Yeah, Goss on that drive. Tons and tons of yards and finishes it off there for 13 yards out. And Ava starting to pull away.
35-8 now. We are looking for one more off the right foot of Jeremiah Blakely. Waiting for the snap. Here it comes. It's down. Blakely boots it up and true. 1:45 left, third quarter. Ava 36, Thayer 8.
Lowering our prices all over the store. Town and Country Supermarket in Ava, Missouri with Jack's Frozen Pizza. 3 for $10. Best choice. And tomatoes, 3 for $2. And Michelina Frozen entrees, 10 for $10. Town and Country, Ava, Missouri.
We got discounts every day.
Hello, football fans. Dan here at the Healthcare Enrollment Center in Ava. Proud of our community and young people, especially the athletes, the cheerleaders, the band, and everyone involved behind the scenes. We're happy to provide affordable coverage on the marketplace for individuals and families, and also Medicare for age 65 and older. Just give us a call at 683-1035. That's 683-1035. Go Bears!
Just when the scoreboard hit 0 with the time remaining, we're not done yet. Go into the Ava RX Pharmacy post-game show. We talk to Coach Merrifield and also name our impressions, floral gifts, and more. Player of the game, Brandy, and the ladies, they had a fun night at Old Schnurfy Goods last night on the square, ladies' night. Tons of stuff and shopping going on there. Here's Thayer on the kick return, and it will be brought out to about the 28-yard line. And a Bobcat slow to get up right now. Boy, old GG's uniform, it's pretty dirty out there. We haven't had rain in months, but he still found a way to get that thing plenty worn.
Changing color.
We had a delay getting in here to the game tonight because of the one-lane traffic backup there on 63 South, just a couple of miles before Thayer, and I think I seen the Goss family. They were tied up in it and trying to get in here before opening kickoff. And thankfully, we were on Cooper time, so we were plenty early for that. Thayer, they try a trick play. Snap goes wild. Thayer tries to throw it away, and Hunter Hall gets his second interception of the season. That play went from bad to ugly to, throw it away for Thayer. And throw it away they did, right in the hands of Hunter Hall, who picks it off and has the Bears close in their territory again.
Yeah, and bigger that time. It's the right idea. You just try to throw it, get rid of it, maybe, throw it away, and Hunter Hall right there waiting for it.
I mean, the pass couldn't have been any more on target to Hunter if he was wearing a Bobcat uniform and the intended receiver. So now, Ava with it once again at the 24-yard line of Thayer. Dixon in motion. He gets it. He's looking fine now. And a little stutter step move. Now bounces it outside. Stays on his feet. Shrugs off Bobcats and gets inside the 5-yard line. And Ryland Dixon, he is fun to watch with the football in his hands. And boy, did we miss him last week.
Yeah, we did. Good to have that much speed back on the outside. That was a gain of 26 there. And he's up to 71 yards rushing. I said he was quiet, specifically early in that first half, had the big 27-yard touchdown pass to end the second quarter, and has kept it rolling here in the third.
Ava offense has been unstoppable pretty much from the second quarter on. And really, we didn't have the ball in the first quarter. Here is handoff, GG, touchdown, AVA. Bears score again. 3 touchdowns in the second quarter, and now 3 touchdowns here in the third quarter. How far that one?
Just a 2-yard rush.
Just
right
a
there.
2-yard.
And 29-yard drive off that turnover. So short field again paying off for the Bears.
Goss has touchdown runs of 3 yards, 13 and 2. And they've really been just using him as the guy to put the hammer down here in the second half. Blakely's kick is up, looks good, and it is. 1:17 left, third quarter. Bears break the game wide open. 43-8 our score.
The stout team of Keller Williams Realty is proud to support local athletics and would love to help you find your forever home. For us, real estate is more than a business. It's personal. That's what drives us to provide an exceptional experience to anyone who walks through our doors. And we're here to guide you every step of the way. Whether you are looking to stay in Cause Country or beyond, Bob and Roxanne will always listen to what you want in a home. Give them a call at 417-250-8168.
At Fish Logging, our #1 goal is to please our landowners and to sell your trees at top dollar. We only cut timber that is ready to be harvested. We believe in timber management and creating a healthy forest for you and your wildlife. We have the best oak and walnut buyer connections around, and we give free estimates too. Give Heston a call today at 417-543-0506. Fish Logging.
Tyson, glad you don't have a camera in here tonight, buddy. You just would have seen me almost
Why aren't you recording the game, Cameron?
drop something out of the window. Boy, it's that potato soup, so good. Was thinking about more of it.
That was like a curveball.
And a spoon went flying outside. Here's a kick fielded at about the 3-yard line. There we'll have to pick it up, and Spencer, this is the other one that didn't get thrown out of the game. He goes down, and boy, special teams tonight. Bears have won in that phase, and really all 3 phases now. And the defense made the necessary adjustments there after the first quarter, and the running clock is on now as the 35-point lead for the Ava Bears. I'll be honest, after the first quarter, I didn't see a running clock game on the menu here.
No, it's truly a tale of different quarters in this game. And how about the Bears just kind of battling, weathering the storm, and now 35-point lead.
And the snap, handoff, and tackled immediately. Carter Mahan again has been playing like a man on a mission. We're not good enough to track tackles. He's had more than 15 tackles tonight.
I would guarantee it. I'm interested to see. We need to get another coach's watch some film over the weekend. We need to know just how many he has.
I'll guarantee you Coach Beard will be on it tonight by midnight. He'll probably went through the whole thing. We got to the end of the third quarter. Smooth sailing right now, Ava Bear fans. Ava up 43-8.
Mill Country Title, cheering on the Ava Bears. And if you're buying or selling or refinancing, we're providing title insurance and closing needs for our friends and neighbors in the Ozarks. Our offices are located in Ava, Gainesville. You can give us a call at 683-1907 for Mill Country Title. Proud to cheer on the Ava Bears. It's 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC, your locally owned tree trimming and removal service. Do you have limbs down in your yard from storm damage? Well, we can help. We're fully insured, and there is no job that's too large or small. Give Billy a call at 683-0704, 417-683-0704, 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC.
Shout-outs to Grady Goss and Jeremiah Browning and the rest of the football team from 5 Girls and a Chainsaw.
Well, you know, Cooper, we've been enjoying the tunes tonight and the Thayer Band. How about we give our band a shout-out, the Ava Pride Band, coming off of a fantastic showing there last weekend in Springfield, getting third place in their division, competing there at the Missouri State Sports Complex there at Plaster. Hats off to Mr. and Mrs. Sacco, the Ava Pride Band, the entire band. Outstanding job up there making Ava schools proud up in Springfield against some great competition last weekend.
A lot of hard work put in. Good to see him winning.
Yes, getting some rewards there. Here's a pass, and boy, outstanding catch. He goes to the ground, and it's going to be a short game, but boy, that could have went for a long one as we had nobody back to guard that one.
Gonzalez on the catch, and yeah, if he would have put the air onto that throw, he was probably gone.
Now, we've got white jerseys in. Now, we were white on white to begin with, but when I say white jerseys, I mean it looks like a lot of the young guys in right now getting some reps here. And we got to get the roster sheet out. It will be the midline play. Nope, they do an option. Pitch to the top side, Spencer, and chasing him out of bounds are the Bears. And it looked like I seen Peyton Merritt, a sophomore, out there up top. And, yeah, the PA man of Thayer, he's going through the roster too right now, trying to get caught up as the clock rolls here in the fourth quarter. Ava up 35. Tyler Watterson, Cooper Emrich with you up here at Thayer. And we've got Monica and Laramie back at Con Studios running the ball game for us. Getting Laramie more and more comfortable here running the ball games. About ready to turn them loose. Here's a midline play and tackle. Nice job, and the ball comes out late. And I think the first man there was Leroy Hornick, who brought the ball carrier down. And Matthew Riley in there as well.
4-yard gain.
It'll be second down and about 6, maybe 7. As the clock rolling on here, we're at 10 minutes now left in the contest. I see Jesse Bruffett coming on the field, a senior. Senior night just a couple of weeks away. Got volleyball a couple of weeks away and football as well. They're going deep this time, and Logan Elliott, nice job in coverage, kind of using the sideline there as an extra defender, Cooper.
Yeah, and it may not have been catchable, but a lot of times younger players in that situation, they'll panic and maybe have some contact. No panic there.
Kel Abraham, also a man back in coverage there, playing free safety for the Bears. I see Hayden Kirkland, freshman along that defensive line. Jeremiah Browning in there as well.
Abraham, a name last year during junior high football night on Cause Radio, I called a lot, so he's going to be good. He's only a freshman.
There's another good tackle there by Hornick. Have him right near the first down marker. I think he's going to be just shy and should bring up a 4th and short. So the district, boy, is it deep. Ava right now sets at 3, but Ava playing a Class 1 team tonight. Mountain Grove playing a Class 3 team in Salem. I think you called that one in the second quarter earlier.
Yeah.
I would think, I don't do the formula, I'm not the guru on that, but I'll bet you Mountain Grove probably jumps us and gets to 3 just because of that playing up a class winning formula thing that they do. And here is a first down carry by the Bobcats on 4th down. And Peyton Mills gets close to midfield. But Liberty at 1, Houston at 2. And those two guys will play each other here in the very near future with number 1 seed on the line. And we'll try to get a scoring update. It was a close game there at half between Houston and Willow, but who would have had the Houston Tigers potentially 7-0 after 7 weeks of the football season?
Pretty incredible.
1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Midline play to Spencer, and Hornick gets him another tackle after a gain of about 5, maybe 6. Clock continues to move. We're under 7:45 now remaining in the game. Stay with us afterwards. It will be the The post-game coaches show.
It looks like 8-6 still after 3 quarters.
Trap game.
That's, yeah.
Never underestimate the trap game, Cooper. What happened to the Chiefs week 3 there at Indianapolis? 7:15 to go. It is a handoff to Spencer. He will bounce it up to the top side. And Hornick and a couple other Bears there on the tackle. It'll be a first down and move the chains there for Thayer.
You say we're right off a river right here?
Very close.
Right down here?
Yes.
I like the setup here. Like no fences. Like a bobcat could run out of that river right there onto the field.
It is a unique setting and venue for high school football.
Feels like we're in the woods from here.
Me and Chance Dry were reliving moments from our freshman year and junior year playing here earlier, doing the old has-been glory day thing. And Bigger will try to throw it away, but, folks, that's intentional grounding, and I'll tell you why. You can throw the ball out of bounds, and, in fact, they want you to do that, but it has to get to the line of scrimmage. And Bigger was about 10 yards well shy of that, and that's a penalty. That's a loss of down. And a loss of it's a spot foul, so, I mean, he's going to lose like 15 yards.
Yeah, can't really blame him. We had 3.
Now, why'd they stop the clock? Come on, clock operator.
We got nowhere better to be.
We've been used to getting home late on these Friday nights, haven't we?
The year of the long road trips in football this year.
And we will, boy, Kabul will just feel like going to Mansfield after what we've had here the last couple of weeks. Go to the pit. My least favorite place to play when I was in high school. I shared a few of them stories with you there on the drive back from Salem.
I can see why that would be
not
fun.
Most of those stories not meant for radio. Here is a throw to Thayer, and Spencer will cross midfield with it. Clock now rolling here as Thayer trying to get some of it back. That was a 2nd and 30. And picks up around 15 or 16 yards on it. Gets a lot of it back. And now it'll be 3rd down, and 3rd and 20 is what they're calling it. I won't dispute it. I think it's more like 3rd and 18, actually. So, perfectionist here.
Got to keep them on their game.
Under 5.5 minutes, Ava RX Pharmacy and the Roberts Center post-game coaches show coming up. After this, throw it out. Wow. One-handed catch by Spencer. Da-da-da, Look, Ma, what I've got. That was beautiful. And Browning will knock him out of bounds, and that'll bring up 4th and about 6.
What a catch.
He just pawed that out of the sky.
Yeah.
Wow. We had an outstanding view of that one. And that's touche right there by Mark Spencer, young junior running back.
Yeah, he's good. He's good all night.
Boys there just marched up and down the field that first quarter on both of their possessions. And they have not done it since until here at the game, but it's running clock territory. Spencer tried to extend for a first down, but he's going to be well short. Turnover on downs. Ava will take over from their own 35-yard line. All to be determined is what the final score will be. 43-8 our score.
Plumbing problems? Call Greg Cantwell at ProServe Plumbing. Greg has over 40 years of experience and can handle all of your plumbing needs. Licensed and insured, free estimates, and serving the good people of Cause Country. Give Greg a call at 417-989-9167. That's 417-989-9167. Greg Cantwell, ProServe Plumbing, your problem solver for all of your plumbing needs.
Old Greg has spent a lot of time at my house over the last year. My dogs are they're more used to him than you now, Cooper.
All right.
Yeah, they don't give him a vicious growl when he pulls up now. And one of my dogs has warmed up to you okay.
Yeah, I think we have a mutual stay away from each other.
I don't bother you, you don't bother me.
Yeah, pretty much.
3:25 on the clock, and we've got a flag. And, hey, you know what? All the injuries that we've had this year, these are important reps for Peyton Merritt. He's a sophomore quarterback. And he might be thinking, oh, you're just, blowing smoke now, right? Well, we got to be prepared for anything of what's happened this year. So Peyton Merritt, you never know what could happen in this season. So him getting some varsity snaps here, don't think this is just throwaway time. Man in motion, Merritt will hand it off to the fullback, and I believe that's Leroy Hornick, who will be tackled after a minimal game. Had a delay of game penalty there at the start. And Jordan Hutchinson, he's in there as an A-back. I see Grady Potter on the field. Abraham in there as well. Got a new line also. Always good to get the experience in. I remember being a freshman, getting in a few games there my freshman year in this kind of mop-up duty. You love it. Here's a pitch to Hutchinson. Has a block up here at the top and has some running room. Hutchinson still on his feet. First down and more, and tackled. Actually just knocked out of bounds around the 35-yard line. Big run there for Hutchinson.
35 yards on the carry for Hutchinson. He's got speed.
That is nice run for young Hutchinson. And that may be his first carry of the year.
I think it is.
Good for him. Under 2 minutes now. Ava will line up in a bunched-up formation. This looks like victory formation to me, Cooper.
I believe you're right.
Knee of the football, and Ava's just going to try to kneel it out. Play clock starts at 40. All right, do some quick math. We able to kneel this out?
Processing.
It's
going to be close. I don't know.
It's Friday night at 9:10. Don't hold it against Cooper here. Obviously, I didn't want to put myself out there for it. But I do believe that the math and the clock works in our favor here to just be able to run this out. Stay with us, folks. What we will do a post-game summary when we take our time out. Again, Ava RX post-game show. It'll sound like we're signing off, but we're not. We're just getting our post-game wrap summary in so Monica can use it for sports tomorrow. And then we'll talk to Coach Merrifield. We'll see if we can get some players up here. Also, I hope Coach Skiles didn't bail on us.
Got to keep track of him.
Colton, the man upstairs. They're on the coaching staff. One more kneel down, and that will do it. Our final score. Ava scores 43 unanswered, all in the second and third quarter. Ava wins at Thayer, 43-8.
It's the Central Ozark Stockyard, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. We hope you're having a great weekend, and we hope to see you Mondays at the sale barn. Sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or to schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozark Stockyard. Sales every Monday. Proud to support the Ava Bears.
Hey there, Ava Bear fans. This is Tim Reese, pastor at Ava General Baptist Church, and I am excited to not only cheer on our Ava Bears, but also to cheer you on in your journey with Jesus. If you're not worshiping with a community of believers, we would love to walk with you in your journey with God. We gather Sunday mornings at 8:30 and 10:45. You'll experience a welcoming community of believers and an encouraging message to help you live out God's purpose for your life. We'll see you soon.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reed's Construction can take care of you. We're family owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reed's Construction, LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation is as solid as concrete.
Go Ava Bears!
It's game time in Cause Country. The cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the conductor is tuning up the band, and the players are going all out in the field. Home Pride Bank is a proud supporter of the Ava Bears. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, and on Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Give us a call at 417-683-3211 for all of your banking needs. Now let's show the opposing team that the blue and gold runs deep in Ava. And be loud as we cheer on the Bears. Home Pride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, sports fans, through 7 weeks of football action, odd weeks, the Bears win. Even weeks, end up losing. This was an odd week, week 7. Came down to Thayer, Missouri, and early got quite a test. If this was a boxing fight, round 1 certainly went to Thayer, but the rest of the rounds went to the Ava Bears. The first quarter, all controlled by Thayer. They had the ball the entire quarter, about virtually all of it. Ava only had 3 plays of offense entirely. Ava's first play was on the Thayer, or their own 2-yard line, got sacked or had a safety play called because of a holding in the end zone. So Thayer would go up 2-0, then get the ball back, drive down, and score. Missed the 2-point conversion or extra point. So after the first quarter, it was 8-0 Thayer. They were moving the ball down the field, and Ava had only run 3 plays. Then, though, they got the engine going in the second quarter, and the passing game was setting up the run. A nice screen pass. 2. Grady Goss got him down in the red zone, and then Goss would punch it in from 3 yards out. Ava would go for 2 and tie it up 8-8. That's early second quarter. Then a beautiful pass, 29 yards for the freshman, Ethan Lane to Thomas Merritt. At the 5:21 mark, it was Ava 15, Thayer 8, and Ava would never look back. With 13 seconds left before the half, 27-yard run from Ryland Dixon made it 22-8 at halftime. In the third quarter, the Bears put it away. Another great pass from Aiden Lane, this time to Dixon on a wheel route, 27-yarder, made it 29-8. Then Grady Goss, 2 more touchdowns in the quarter, a 13-yarder and a 2-yarder, and just like that, 43-8. All 6 touchdowns for the Bears coming in the second and third quarter, and it was a running clock in the fourth. Ava makes a nice statement win. Now, can we win 2 in a row? We'll find out next week. Ava travels to Kabul for their final road SCA contest. Have to wait and see what all the district standings do early next week. Ava trying to win out here the last 3 games of the regular season, trying to at least host the first round of districts at home, and then the rest, let the chips fall where they may. But Ava is back on the winning side of things, a win of 43-8. Good stuff from the Ava offense, defense, and special teams, and really just controlled the game from the second quarter on. For Cooper Emmerich, Tyler Watterson from Thayer, Ava 43, Thayer 8.